Hey there, it's Nathan here, and in this video what I wanted to share with you was something that I got in an email yesterday about someone really struggling to make money online, and they're wanting to know, how do I do it when I have no money to invest in my business? So really what that boils down to is two things. One is resourcefulness, and then number two is going to be about value. So let's talk about resourcefulness for a second. Resourcefulness is really finding a way to make things happen even though your current situation or scenario just doesn't line up with what you want to do. So you got to look for ways to make this happen. And so what I was thinking about mostly was, what are some free methods out there that you could get your name out and what you're promoting. But remember that the way that you do this really will determine whether or not you make money online. And that comes down to value, because whenever you get a job, your employer is looking at you and saying, or dictating to you and saying, well, you're worth $10 an hour, $15 an hour. They're dictating how much you're worth, but that's a perceived value, because really you can't really put a number on the value that you have. It's all about, the job position that you're trying to get, and then what you can deliver on and what you can show your worth is. So that's how value translates into the marketplace. So you want to translate understanding from an employee mindset of, here's how I create value. I understand what my boss wants, the level of expertise he wants me to learn, how I can display it, and you learn that level of value to your employer. Well, when it comes to being online, how are you adding value to other people's lives? See, when you add value to other people's lives, you begin to crawl up this you begin to move up and really show yourself as someone that is worth their time and attention to pay attention to learn from, and that actually creates money. Value is tied to money, and it's perceived value. If I'm telling you stuff that you already know right now, well, you're probably either you quit watching this video or you've moved on to something else because it wasn't valuable to you. So you need to really start to immerse yourself in the niche that you're trying to get involved with online. Start to help out in the forums. Somebody asks a question, do you know the answer to it? Answer it. If you don't know the answer to it, why don't you go look it up and see if you can help out. See, helping is tied to value as well. The more that you can make someone else's life less painful, the more you'll be compensated. So going back to the original question of how do I make money online when I have no money, here's something that you can try. And this is something that I did, which I'll put the link below so you can see it, and I'll also attach a link to a screenshot to show you that, hey, someone actually did purchase. So what I did was I looked for a problem, and it was actually a problem I had. The problem I had was that Google, the keyword planner tool, they've changed the way they do things. They don't give specific numbers anymore. So when you're trying to do some kind of keyword research or looking at what's really being searched online, the level of traffic that it gets, it used to give you very specific numbers. Well, Google changed the way they do business, and so you don't get to see that information unless you actually run AdWord campaigns. I don't use AdWord campaigns, so there's a problem. So all I did was I shot a really quick video, and I didn't do face-to-face. I did just a screen video and shared what my problem was, what I found, and then how I fixed my own problem. I found another provider that uses 3 different keyword providers to actually determine the search levels, and that way they're not tied to Google. So if Google changes something, I'm not screwed. So I'm gonna put a link to that video below so you can kind of see how I did it. But it's not about pitching it. It's not about buy my product. When you're online, it's face to face, right? There's still another human being on the other side of this monitor. And so you want to build the know, the like, and the trust. You got to build that rapport, that relationship with anybody that you're trying to market to online. So if you can learn how to develop that skill and really focus in on helping people with their problems, you'll start to make money online very easily. So This is all I have for now. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, make sure that you give me a comment down below, or subscribe to my channel, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Have a great day.